Have you ever wondered what goes on in the minds of serial killers? Or how they evade capture for years? Then you probably watched The Monster of Florence on Netflix and are ready for more. So here are 6 shows and movies that'll be the perfect follow-up. 1. The Night Stalker. The Hunt for a Serial Killer. This documentary focuses on the investigation that led to the capture of Richard Ramirez, the infamous Night Stalker who terrorized Los Angeles in the 1980s. 2. Fred and Rose West, a British horror story. This is a 2-part documentary about the horrific crimes of Fred and Rose West, a married couple from England who are responsible for the torture and murder of multiple women and girls over 20 years. 3. Unmasking a Killer. This one focuses on the hunt for the Golden State Killer, and it takes an in-depth look at his methods for evading capture, the investigative patterns that finally cracked the case, and the relentless efforts of law enforcement officials to bring him to justice. 4. The Ripper. It recounts the events and the massive police manhunt surrounding the murders of 13 women in England from 1975 to 1980. And it takes a critical look at the investigative missteps and bias that allowed the killer to evade capture for 5 years even after being interviewed by police multiple times. 5. This is the Zodiac speaking. This 3-part series presents never-before-seen evidence that suggests Arthur Lee Allen, the only man ever publicly named as a suspect, was the Zodiac killer who terrorized Northern California in the late 1960s and early 1970s. 6. The Jinx, The Life and Deaths of Robert Durst. It centers on the life of Robert Durst, a wealthy real estate heir suspected of 3 murders over the span of 30 years. And it culminates in one of the most famous true crime moments in history.